Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
morning,
everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Debbie. Good
Hello,
morning.
hello, Scott. Hello, Danny.
Cheers.
Good morning.
Cheers, Scott. Cheers.
Ooh,
Boom.
what's that say?
The A team.
The A team.
A.
Woohoo, A.
Canada in the house.
Yeah, eh?
Can I
Yeah.
move up there? I
You
want to
gotta-
move to Canada.
I told Andrea, she needs to
Can I move up there?
Open-
Uh-oh, hang on.
Open
Hang
her-
on.
open up her guest room. We're all moving
Yeah.
in.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get like some bunk beds. You guys can all room. And
Woohoo!
Yeah. Yeah.
fun.
One big psychic party.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be awesome.
Interesting.
There's a little confusion on electoral college we were trying to figure out.
Yeah, sorry guys. We were trying to get some facts down.
Maybe
And
some
Chris-
cat knows the answer.
Christina, I wanted
Yeah.
to say it's never too early for wine, just so you know. I saw that comment. She's like, is it too early for wine?
Never too early.
No.
Yeah.
The Four Musketeers. Yep. The gang is all here.
Woohoo!
My favorite. I love it.
So the question was that I'm not going to say, I was trying to figure it out because I don't know about it. When the election votes or discussion goes to the Senate, you guys want to finish the rest? What does Mike Pence have to do with it?
Yeah, so when the Electoral College goes to the Congress, and they count the votes, is that? I think that's public. I think we get to see that. But then if somebody on the floor says these votes aren't correct or they disagree with them, then Congress goes into private chambers, debates it for 2 hours. This is what I heard or read on it. And then they come back in and they can say, yes, it's good, or no, it's not good. And if one house, either the Senate or the House of Representatives, if one of them says, yeah, we don't like what the Electoral College vote is, then Pence has a crack at it and he gets to be the deciding vote.
Okay,
That's
so
kind of what I understand.
Yeah, and Susie here has it down. She says on January 6th, the Congress has to vote to accept the electoral votes. There is a chance of sabotage there. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, there has to be a
That's
discussion.
what.
So I was just reading, like, this representative in Alabama is already indicated they're going to challenge
Hi, Ian.
their electoral vote.
Yeah.
What the heck? So then, yeah, they have to be discussions,
Yep.
Right.
But the other question was, I can't remember, I can't find the information, but they vote tomorrow. Is it secret ballot? Will we kind of know the results, ending of tomorrow, or will we have to wait till the 6th to actually know? That's another thing I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, it's kind of weird because they have to turn their votes in, from what I understand.
By tomorrow, yes.
And so I guess we'll know then that they have to turn them in, but then they don't count them until the 6th, which starts our
Good
government.
morning, Terry.
I'm moving to
Blessings to
Canada,
you.
I'm
Thank
telling you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Danny, come on up. Lots
Thank
of
you,
love
Terry.
up here. Come on.
That's right. We're moving in. Thank you, Terry. Blessings. And we're just
Terry.
discussing about the electoral votes right now before we start diving into throwing cards. figuring that all out because it's coming out.
I thought they had to, because when I tried to read on it before, I looked it up, and I thought that if they don't, they have to send in their votes by the 28th. They have to be received by the 28th. So they, like, do they get their ballots on the 14th, but it has to be sent in by the 28th, and then it's counted on the 6th? I thought I read that somewhere.
Yeah. It just says the electors must send their vote choices to most likely the Secretary of State of each state. But it doesn't say if it's going to be, public knowledge.
Right.
It's confusing. It's been so long ago and such a mess. I forgot how it worked in 2016 and others.
Right. Maybe we should read on if they're just going to abolish the Electoral College in this next administration.
Take, amendment to the Constitution. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen, but it'll take what, 2/3?
It could happen.
It'll take 2/3 of Congress.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Right.
Unfortunately, it can't be an executive order.
Good morning, Beth. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark.
Tanya and Beth. Oh, wait. Yeah, Tanya.
Diane had a new TV, and we look great on her new TV. Hi, everybody.
Nice.
So, what's we reading on?
I guess,
all right.
Will it be a gaggle?
A gaggle.
January 6th, then, I guess. For the electoral
ceremony. Is it gonna go into debate? Is the electoral votes going into debate?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, no.
Someone just said, well, January 6th, we're going to have the Georgia announcement. Probably not. It'll probably take a week, too. Well, we're going to need a recount again.
2 cards flew up the deck. My one of my Trumpy cards, and then that. So he's going to still try to control this or steal this. Okay. Let's see what that came flying out. So he's still up to something.
I agree, Ardessa. We need to get rid of that electoral vote for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people give them some good explanations, but they do have that challenge by congressmen that can do.
Wow.
Good morning, messages from the Mist Tarot.
Yikes. I don't want to read on this.
Hi, Christina.
Well, you know what? I kept going further into the deck to see the outcome, and then I felt better. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I started out real good and it got really bad. So I'm just going to listen to you.
I think there's plans right now to do whatever they can to disrupt, right? And keep it in suspense and try to change the vote. There's going to be two men in particular who are going to be, who are behind the scenes or in front of the scenes. And one of them feels like McConnell, and I don't know who the other one is. Part of this plan. But then I kept digging. So there's going to be fighting on the floor, whatever they do there. Sorry, Canadian. There's going to be arguments. But then I see Pelosi stepping in. Somehow Pelosi can she wrangle them or something like that. There's going to be issues, whatever. But my final outcome, thank God, is this is my Biden card for when he becomes president.
Okay.
So he's my outcome through all the drama. But there's two men, so you guys probably know more than me, who are, it's not Trump, but there's two other men who are really trying to stop Biden from becoming president and planning these arguments or whatever.
Probably McConnell and Lindsay.
Yeah, might be.
Let me think. Which two men would that be? Yeah.
All right, Julie. Thank you, Julie. And Debbie's cat says meow.
Debbie, your kitty got $1. Yay!
Yay!
Show up. Hey guys,
Luna.
girl, see that? You're slacking. They're sleeping on the job.
Luna, look at you.
So
I'm gonna go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Yeah, I'll just do this quick because I don't want to get into it too much. I like Andrea's reading better. Mine started off with the high priestess being crossed by justice, and I'm like, awesome. There's going to be some stuff, some shenanigans going on, but justice is going to prevail. We got a newer energy coming. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are spinning, but we've got this restriction card at the base of the reading. Trump is right next to it, and he's coming up. His hope is that he's going to bring forth some big news that is going to disrupt everything, and my final outcome is the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And if you look at the Trump card, that's Trump for him, but I was getting this feeling that it's about us. However, the base of the reading, the very base of it, I have Pelosi. This is my Pelosi card, one of them. I have the World with a newer path forward, shining the light, and a new journey. So I'm sticking with the base of the deck, which coincides with Andrea's reading, and I'm saying that this guy here is going to be out in the cold with heartbreak. So I'm kind of changing my reading as I read the cards. I think it's more about Trump, and we get our justice.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's still really early for me here. I mean,
it is
early.
Me too, man. It's like almost 11. Coming up this early.
Exactly.
Well, Trump didn't even show up in my cards. I don't see it being a huge mess. There will be a lot of messaging, a lot of worry. And not really worry, but there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
There's just nowhere to go because Trump doesn't even show up. There is some secret deals going on in the background. They're trying with the moon, Page of Wands.
Yeah.
the GOP's sad about their loss here. They got to step back. They have nothing. But what I'm getting is the center of the reading that plops out right away is Biden. It's all about Biden. There's no Trump in this throw.
Oh, that's good.
You know, here's the messaging. Here's the stuff coming out. They're going to talk about it, of course, but we got an end. There's nowhere to go with the death. And the grand old party here is in heartbreak mode. They have no challenge. I got strength here. The votes are votes. They can't overturn it. That's why Trump didn't even show up.
No, he didn't.
No. Bottom of the deck was temperance.
Well, he flew out of my deck, but that's him just trying to.
So it came to another thought because he didn't even show up in mine. There has been thoughts he's just going to go away. You know, he knows he lost. You know, he might not be around to be an issue. I think it's more about the party.
That could be why I see those two guys, because they're trying to save the party.
There's more about the GOP party than Trump.
Yeah.
He didn't even show up.
But you could be, you know, I still feel, Andrea, that, you know, the way you read it is correct, but we're just getting all the pieces of the story to, you know, point it all together.
Yep.
You know,
there is a mix. There definitely is a mix.
You know, there is some hidden stuff going on. They don't want this change, but you know that it's coming. This transition is coming, but they know the disharmony. They know the two people who are trying, you know, to work behind the scenes. This is all stuff, you know, this isn't, they see what's going on is what I'm saying here. And we have, again, the fear of change here. They just don't want this to happen because of what's going to happen to them. Okay, so these two guys, or they represent whoever, they just don't want, they see the writing on the wall if this goes through. So they have to do everything they can to bring this disharmony in, right? But it's not going to prevail. There's too much against them.
Yeah,
they're working to make that not, you know, come to pass for them, but it's not going to prevail. But I wouldn't be, you know, if we see this or not play out, I don't know, but it is happening behind the scenes. I do believe they are working to try to disrupt this last ditch chance of disrupting.
Kristen, Uncover the News, asked if there's electors getting death threats.
That's a good question.
They could maybe.
Because way back in the day, we read on it, you know, if they were getting bribed, you know.
We got some crazy Trumplicans running around.
Yeah.
Bribes or death threats.
Didn't the electors get death threats in 2016 as well?
Didn't
that come out?
Oh. I don't remember that. Exactly.
We got them.
Oh, I see protection and temperance and help. Worry of their health. So I'm not really getting if there's threats or anything. I see offers.
Yeah.
First card's High Priestess. So there's protection. Temperance. Three of coins. That feels like their elector. But the only card that's kind of worrisome is the Eight of Coins as far as health or worry. Because there might be something out there. Two of Coins, Eight of Coins. But they are protected.
Yeah.
Wanna go, Danny?
Oh, okay. So I got a yes with this card, and the death threats with this, and I also thought that they're being protected, even though this is a retreat, a sickness card. They are being protected with the Queen of Cups energy. So I'm getting that they are, but it's not going anywhere. They're not in any danger. It's just sad, you know, and they're feeling really, you know, like, we're just doing our job. Why are you coming after us? Why are you threatening our lives? But and the threat, it's not big at all. It's little teeny, if anything. So I'm agreeing with Scott on that. That's what my cards are saying.
Yeah, I see them feeling a tremendous stress and worry and constricted, but I don't see any threat. I see protection. I see their vote being protected. Like this is their vote. I see pressure as well, like pressure from the Trumpsties. That's what I'm feeling off of that. But I didn't see any death threats. I see their stress and their worry, but that's all I see. And fair enough, they probably are stressed.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I do see that they are being protected as well here by those who, you know, see the writing on the wall. I do see that. However, I don't feel like any of the Trumpsters are protecting them. That's, you know what I mean? Like they're not involved in it.
Yeah.
But they're staying the course. And staying the course. It's going to be okay for them, but they are being protected because there has been some issues. So that's what I'm seeing. There has been issues. They're being protected, and they're staying the course.
Yes.
Thank you, Christina.
Yes, Katie. Playing with her hoodie.
Sitting on the chair.
Oh, she's going for
Are you fishing?
Fishing for the kitties.
You're going to have a bloody shoulder up here.
All right. What's going to go on with these 126 or so seditionists in the Republican Party that signed on to that Texas lawsuit that the Supreme Court basically said 9-0, no deal.
Yeah.
And they talked about that Pelosi could supposedly not vote to not seat them.
That's a good question.
It is unconstitutional what they did.
Wow.
Right.
So basically, what's going to happen with these seditionists?
What does that mean? Sorry.
Doing something against the law, basically.
What did they do against the law?
It's in the Constitution that they are going against the will of the people. It's a constitutional Article 14 something that it's any elector goes against the will of people kind of thing in a lawsuit.
So they all voted. So the dude in Texas, I'll break it down for you.
Yeah, you go for it. Use your legal mind. Eager.
Andrea,
He was like grade
the
one.
dude in Texas put a lawsuit up saying that the whole election was, fraud.
Oh, okay.
And 126 people in the Senate or whatever voted, all got on board and signed the thing saying, yeah, they agreed with that person. So that's going against the will of the people.
Right. Okay.
And by law, Nancy Pelosi could have a vote or discussion about not seating these people in the next Congress
Ah.
because it's in the Constitution.
That if they go against the
Yeah.
people, they get removed.
They legally signed it, what they call as an amicus brief onto this. It's legally binding. It's against the law. Technically, they should not be working for the people. All 50 states certified the election for Joe Biden.
Right.
So, will anything come of this?
Will anything come of this?
Seditionist people.
And to me, it's so ironic that Trump is running on law and order, and then he pulls this crap, and it's like, don't they see? I guess not.
No, they didn't. They don't.
I just don't understand any of this.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
It is really bizarre, isn't it?
Oh. Is there some lady in Texas that's behind this?
Yeah, the dude in Texas.
Is it a woman or?
It's a man.
Does his wife have anything behind the scenes? I don't know. I see a rich person, rich female. I have that house upside down.
The guy in Texas is going to jail. So this was his last ditch try to get Trump to see him and pardon him. So
yeah, there's some rich girl in the
I got that too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I got that too.
Ah.
There's something about a woman. What is this?
And then I have all kinds of money, hope for money, and unexpected money. So money, probably changing hands over this situation or
Money.
paid to do something. Meetings in secret. Okay. Short illness, and then the coffin. Or funeral. So it feels like whatever this plan is, it's going to be short-lived, and these people might get the boot.
Yep.
The boot from their job.
Yeah.
But there's money definitely behind all of this. And whoever this rich lady is, she might be in secret.
Interesting. Interesting on the lady.
Yes.
Is that crazy Kraken attorney?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if she's rich or what, or if she's getting paid a lot of money or what, but.
Is that Giuliani's friend? The
Yeah,
girl?
that one with the little teeny eyes.
Salome says Mercer.
I was wondering if it was Mercer too, and I don't even know who that is, but that's the name I was.
Mercer's the one with all the money.
Yeah. And that's Betsy DeVos's. You haven't heard about her for a while, but that's her family, right?
Oh, that's the one. That's
DeVos?
That's the sister of the guy. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
She's the sister of that guy. What's his name?
Oh, is it Eric Prince?
Yeah. That's her brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who I was feeling this was.
Oh my gosh, they're all connected. Of course. You know, I'm showing that I keep getting, with all these reads, I keep getting these major arcana cards, but it's their illusion that this is going to work. But anyways, it's all going to be revealed. Their guilt is all going to be revealed. Where are we? There we go.
Yeah.
Their guilt is all going to be revealed there. And they don't have enough support here, and justice will prevail there. There will be an accountability to their actions coming in. Sweet and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and pulling up the bottom of the deck here, we have, oh my gosh, the story keeps going. Judging the star, we have them going away, and so I see that they're going to be held accountable. Interesting. I thought they'd just get away with it, just like everybody's getting away with everything right now. What are you seeing, Scott?
It's a really strange throw because I'm asking, we're asking about these 126.
Yeah.
There is some accountability, not showing me what in this throw because I'm not getting imprisonment, losing their place, but
yeah, I just got the 8 of Cups for as far as kind of what will happen to them, that they're going away, but what happens next I don't have. Yeah.
The Hierophant, Lovers, 3 of Swords, and the Home card, which, it could be the House of Representatives, whatever. But it's like the rule of law, the Constitution, the Lovers, what's right. They will face something. But like I said, I'm really weirded out about the rest of it. Because we do have some money being thrown around by a woman of power and strength. But it doesn't feel like an outsider.
Are you feeling like
I can't really get the hit of who it is. And at the top, when I have other feminine energy.
Yeah, I got 3 women surrounded by the money, so
yeah, I did too.
Or 3.
Here's the balance of money. And then 7 of Wands, there seems to be some messaging going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Secret meetings with the woman.
But
so I also got.
They might be going away too. I don't know. It's really weird because I have the Tower moment with them. That brief, the lawsuit they signed on to, and then going to calmer waters kind of thing. That was the center. But the other part, some kind of money changing hands or talk of money. The Empress.
Roxanne says there's another oligarch woman. who is not in the news too much, has a weird last name that starts with an O and supports Trump. Lots of money.
Russian woman with a weird last name? No, that's got to be fake.
Yeah. Well, the Empress card does represent that country to me.
Yeah, it could be, the female card could be Russia. Or one of the female cards is Russia.
Because it doesn't feel like a player I know. 'Cause I'm not grabbing a name. You know, who's kind of in charge of this or what's going on. But there is some bribery going on and something.
Yeah, there is. For sure.
Oh, interesting. And I got the Russia card as well here. Mine. This is my Russia.
Yeah.
But with all these Indian cards, there's going to be judgment coming down. I don't feel they're going to.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to play out. And they're going to, people that did do this, signing on, they're going to face some kind of judgment.
Yeah.
And I got the Six of Swords. And, you know, the rule of the land, you know, stands tall. But like I said, I think the story here is more so there's someone behind the scenes trying to keep Trump in power somehow in a last-ditch effort. And, you know, we talked about everyone here, and I'm not usually, you know, I'll get a hit. Oh, this is Ivanka, or that is Mercer.
Yeah.
It's someone else. So it's very strange, but yeah, there's definitely feels like some bribery going on, some messaging going behind the scenes, talking. But it ain't going well, because in the end, the rule of law will prevail. Just really strange.
Finally.
Something else.
But it's interesting. None of us got prison or anything like that.
No. It could be just
going away.
Yeah, it could be just unseated, you know, and going to a different home.
Yeah.
Something like that. Whatever, you know, or it could be not.
Danny, you're frozen.
It's a good look.
It is a good one.
Yeah. I thought he was just pondering.
He looks deep in thought.
Deep ponder. Deep.
Quick, do the Mona Lisa Danny painting.
Oh, no, we hurt his feelings. He left.
Lost his connection. All right. So everyone's talking about a pocket pardon for Bill Barr.
Yeah, let's look
Why
into
is
that.
Bill Barr going against him? Danny be back in a minute, I suppose. What's going on with Bill Barr? Why is he?
A pocket pardon that you have it in your pocket and you bring it when you need it.
It's already secretly signed.
Secretly signed. You pull it out when you need it.
Sneaky. So the theory is Trump gave him a pardon already, and people just don't know that. Is that the gist of it?
And maybe once he got it, that's when he started speaking.
Against Trump, because now he's
got his pocket pardon. He can do whatever now.
Oh, I like that. That's an interesting story. Okay.
But you gotta know. But you gotta kind of know what crime you've done, because it'll be challenged.
Can he get a blanket pardon?
A preemptive pardon.
Can he get a pardon for anything, or does it have to be specific?
It'll be challenged, you know.
And yeah, the question is, what hasn't he done?
Pretty much, but
there's Danny.
But the weird thing is, you know, you have there's a specific lawyers within our government that do this and have to approve a pardon. It isn't like Bill Barr just does, you know, writes up a pardon, you know. It goes to a special part of the branch that creates the pardon and has to get approved.
So, Danny, we're seeing if Bill Barr has a pocket pardon.
A pocket pardon.
Oh.
All right.
It's like that Alanis Morissette song. I've got a pardon in my pocket, and the other is giving a high five.
Just keep going. Keep going. You're doing good.
She says, I got one hand in my pocket
And another
cigarette or giving a high five. So I've got one pardon in my pocket.
and the other hand giving a high five.
And the other hand giving a high five.
Karaoke night.
All right. Bill Barr.
That's what I got. Uh-oh.
It looks scary. Bill Barden. Bill Barden. I just said Bill Barden.
Bill Pardon.
I put Barden and Pardon. Bill Barden. I guess
That's hilarious. That's perfect.
Oh.
Woo! I like when that happens.
Pardon. It's a gift. Bullseye.
Wow.
Yeah. I got that same thing. Where's my camera? Over here. So someone's given him something, a new start, and he can go all over the world now. And this is, yeah.
In fact, I could get the world too. Well, yeah. There's some. I see a circle, like a group of people. He's attached to that help, or I don't know. I'm sure we could read forever on this guy and the depths that he's gone to, but there is a group he's involved with. Maybe a group all over the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like he got his Bill Barden.
Bill Barden.
There is some assistance there that I'm getting, but it ain't gonna work. The 6 of coins, there's your loan document help kind of card. So it's like it's there or in the works prior, you know. 8 of coins also with assistance. Ace of wands, there's some action there, so it may be involved kind of thing, but we have the new administration, Biden, taking actions with investigator, Queen of Swords, and a Star of another female energy with a star and hope coming in. Doesn't look good for Billy Barr no matter what, because then we have a tower.
Yeah.
Billy Barden.
Yeah. So the 8 of coins, it's either being worked on or been in the works. You know, we have the assistance, but I'm not getting the card that says, yes, there's a document right now, but
yeah,
something like that is in play, but it ain't going to work.
Yeah, he's definitely aligned with the devil.
Opus Dei.
And trying to pull something together there. But in a nutshell, it's not going to work here.
Wow.
You have he's lost his reputation in the law field here. in his field, he's totally lost his reputation. The reason I'm saying it with this queen of, because she came in the challenge spot, and so that's just talking about a loss of reputation there for him in that field. So no matter what, he's no longer respected or in that field. But I'm not getting one way or another. I do know that you're showing the alignment here, the loss of reputation here. I'm not getting a yes or no on actually the actual pocket Barden. So, so he still could be disbarred. This might be what this is kind of talking about because of his alignment here.
Disbarden.
But I'm not sure about the Barden.
Yeah, something more tangible would have shown him. Maybe like the 10 of coins or the 3 of coins is my document card. But there's assistance there or working on it or something. But but whatever happens, like preemptive pardons ain't gonna fly. It'll be challenged and overruled kind of thing. So.
But I like the story that if he has the pardon, that he then can turn on Trump and say whatever he wants.
Right.
This is a character arc I'm looking for.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm looking for that in the story. So
I think you need to be the ghostwriter and start writing the script, because the guy who's writing it now sucks.
Yes, I'll take over the typing of the story.
Yeah, please.
I'm gonna ask it pretty much a yes or no on that. Does he actually have this pocket pardon? I mean, we got a story here, but we want to know. We want to know if he has that Barden.
Yeah. I'm going to clarify why he's kind of pulling away from 45.
Yeah. That's
Barden me? I didn't hear you. Barden?
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 Because of the target Barden? Oh.
Too many silly bad jokes like that. We're going to take away your typewriter.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to write your story.
Oh, no. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah.
Danny is nice to Andrea. There. It's not mean to her.
Yeah. Why is Barden pulling
Well,
away from Trump?
I'm getting a yes here. We have yes.
Wow.
And this is funny. So we have a yes to the pocket pardon there, that hidden pocket pardon.
Nice. I like what Julie Ever After said. I've got one hand on my pardon and the other one is given an FU.
That is perfect. Okay, I gotta get my guitar. Let me go get my guitar, guys. We'll see it out.
My pardon, and the other one is giving you an FU.
You make it sound so nice.
Right?
I love it. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Of course, it sounds kind of, if you go the wrong direction, I got one hand on my Barden.
Ew.
Ew.
No, don't go there.
Not gone.
For entertainment purposes only.
Why? Weird.
I got that woman again.
Yeah.
I got a woman with money.
That woman.
That woman. There's some woman with money. Why he's, he gets to back away from Trump. And I do get that it is because of the pardon, his Barden that he's got in his pocket.
I like what Sloan, she's I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden.
Yes.
That's what I said. I never promised you a rose garden.
I'm getting that there's a woman that is paying him to stay quiet about some kind of financial dealings that she will be involved in. So she's saying, somehow got the pardon to him.
How do these people sleep at night? There's so many ins and outs. How do they remember all of it?
Oh my God.
Dang,
Yeah.
all the...
I mean, I can't even keep one lie straight, I
Yeah,
screw that up.
Exactly. How do you hold on to that? Rudy has one hand in his pardon and the other.
Ian.
They take drugs, Debbie, for sure, Lucian.
That's a good one.
There's something bigger here than a pardon.
That's what
Julie.
He's part of this group that they want him. They need him or something. Something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Barr has something in his pocket that is bigger than a pardon.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
This is going south, guys.
Way south.
This
is Sunday. It's
good morning. Happy Sunday.
He definitely knows this is over. This whole experiment. The 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands, all the mismatched stuff.
Buddy.
Walking away, right? We got the Chariot. He's walking away. We have the Fool. He's walking away. New journey. The center of reading is the High Priestess. Using your intuition, having something in your back pocket. He's got something big time on Trump. Big time. He's got something in his pocket that'll save him. The Magician on Trump. It has something to do with Russia or a woman.
Yep.
Multiple women, whatever, like we were talking about there too. He's safe from judgment. It's like he's got something in his back pocket that
get him out of trouble. Get out of
trouble. He's a get out of jail free card. It's like he knows, even though he did all these dirty deeds for him this whole time, he's got something that will blow the government out of the water, kind of thing.
No doubt.
From stealing or taking from the treasury back treason deals, whatever it is, he's not worried. I see no worry here.
Yeah. No worry cards.
The Four of Swords is stepping back, realizing things, but what I got from this is the attack fails and he can breathe more easily. That's what the card actually says, in the bottom of this deck.
Yeah.
It is an injury card. It is a stepping back card, but
the only thing he's going to be losing is his reputation, which that's already been gone.
It's already done.
Yeah.
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 He's got his resources. It doesn't matter. He's sick. We've all done that. He don't really care at this point.
No.
He probably got his money, his bribes, but he's got something in his back pocket that it's like if he turns on him, he's got something big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big.
In his back pocket. Anyway,
and it's bigger. That's why I wasn't getting it. And the overall energy of the reading is strength.
Well, good read, Scott.
He knows
Really
it's done. He knows it's done, but I'm like, something isn't quite right.
Yeah.
Danny, plug in those Christmas lights.
What's that?
Plug in your Christmas lights behind you.
Oh, crap. Well, I mean,
for entertainment purposes only. All right.
The one strand of lights he's got.
There we go. Yay.
So festive.
half of them work, half of them don't.
I love it. Absolutely.
That's the sad.
Love that. That is so Christmas when only half of the lights work. That's reality, guys.
That's 2020 Christmas tree right there. An old filing cabinet with lights that don't work.
It is beautiful. Beautiful.
You can. This is me decorating for Christmas.
I love it.
And
Beautiful.
my wife said, she goes, "Would you let me do something with that?" And I'm going, "Yeah, please."
Yes.
Did I mention it's early out here? It's early.
Early in the morning in California.
It's way too early to be talking about Bill Barden with one hand in his pocket.
That is.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all. I'm gonna leave it there. Yep, I love it. Good reading, guys. And Scott, you nailed it on this.
Yeah.
It was strange. You know, like I said, from the first throw, I was like, wait a minute. I'm not saying the pardon, you know. Strange. I mean, he's a corrupt man. I mean, why would he feel so good about his future?
Hey, is that woman that we're looking at, is that Maxwell?
Could be. I saw
I don't think so.
You don't get it?
No, this is someone out of prison.
Okay.
It could be that oligarch.
Isn't she getting out of prison soon?
I guess she offered 30 million to get out.
30 million, yeah.
I don't think they're going to get it.
She offered 30 million to get out of jail.
What you can bribe?
She's got a new hubby.
When can you buy your way out of jail?
When
Well,
can't you?
it's what do you call it? It's bail.
You know what I mean? Bail. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. She'll never come back.
Pretty much. I don't think she's getting out, but I don't think it hurt. It might be that oligarch woman because there's some kind of Russian connection and someone I don't know.
So, but Bill Barr is tied to Maxwell and Epstein. His father gave Epstein his first job.
Right. And there's been talk that they did risque parties.
Truth, Beth Galactica. She's a flight risk from hell. I'll tell you what, no bail is high enough. Amen.
Pretty much.
Rebecca Mercer, someone who said that, Diane. Rebecca Mercer?
Yeah, we threw her in next. Mercer and
I know all these people.
DeVos or whatever. And then someone from Russia that starts with an O.
Right. I mean, I know all the players those players, and nothing triggered. And I was just feeling like it's someone else that we don't know about behind the scenes, tied to Russia. It feels bigger than Rebecca Mercer. Dude, we better stay out of this energy before we get a knock on our door from someone.
Oh, that's true.
Hello. Okay. People were asking if we got Hunter Biden's tax case going on. Is it going to affect our new incoming president? The GOP and those folks might have something to actually stick on Hunter now.
You know, to me, it's so funny that they're all like talking about Hunter, about Joe Biden and Hunter as the family. It's like this mafia family, and I'm like,
Right.
look who's in office right now, and you're saying, oh, the family. I heard this one report. I was in my van and I was listening to Fox News just to hear the yak, and this guy said that he was at a dark, seedy bar to meet Joe Biden and talk about Hunter Biden's. And I'm going, why would you meet in a dark, seedy bar? Why would Joe Biden? It makes no sense.
No.
Okay, line 101. You don't give so much detail.
And you don't meet, if you want to keep it secret, you don't meet in a bar. And Jill was there too, so it made it better.
Gosh.
Hunter Biden's taxes.
Yeah, I don't know. I always read, every time I read on Joe, there was always some kind of hit with Hunter, so. Definitely despair and whatnot, but let's see if this tax case is fruitful for them. I mean, if it's, there's anything to Joe, we should know about it. Whether he covered up something, I don't know. But his son was always going to be a thorn somehow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting new lawsuits or investigations or whatever. They're not going to amount to anything. I get happy occasion. I get keep the faith. I get Hunter Biden did have his addictions, etc., but he's wrangled them, and his father just needs to be patient. His son will be found innocent. I asked if these investigations are going to affect Joe Biden's presidency. So to me, it's leaning to no. It's just going to take time to prove his innocence, I guess. Get rid of these lawsuits.
Yeah, and I got that this was all brought up before everybody really knows this, because a lot of my cards are upside down, like the Ace of Pentacles, new money things, but it's upside down, so they already know all of this stuff. It is gonna be a little bit of a heartache for Joe Biden to rehash all of this stuff. But the Tower moment, the big, oh my God, Hunter Biden, it's upside down. So that's already happened in this news cycle. And what I have as the final outcome is the Queen of Cups and the Lovers, which says that there's still going to be, it's going to be okay, but there's still some information in that cup, but it's going to be protected. So, but yeah, it's a thorn. It certainly Joe Biden would not want this to be happening, but it is, but it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be the big tower moment that the Republicans want it to be.
Thank you, Ardessa. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
Yay, thank you.
And Jen Miranda, thank you. And Swanya Bernard, thank you. Those were a couple that donated.
Oh, blessings to you guys. Thank you so much. I missed that. I was looking down, of course. Okay, so, you know, coming into the story, you know, it's not getting away from these rough things. They're bringing it back up, and it's like they have to clear this out. With that Three of Swords, they have to clear out the ground before they can move on. So they're just going to clear this up so they can't avoid this little rough spot. But they will clear it up. They're, you know, as it's investigated, you know, they have to invest this time to clear this fully up, so to be able to move forward without this continually being haunted and coming up and again. So it does show some setbacks, but it's going to come to an end. It'll put the whole thing to death. Like it'll be gone after this. It's going to be over with, and you know, they're going to bring it together, battle it out a little bit. But these are the wands; these aren't swords or anything like that. So it's just a little bit of a battle, and then it's going to be put to rest, guys. And we're going to be able to move on, get on out, no longer trapped in there. And yeah, celebrate.
Party.
Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing.
It's good.
Yay.
That's what I think too. Like Debbie just said, it's going to be put to rest. The Wheel of Fortune. The Six Wands, mob, Trump, and everything. They're throwing out, in this, I can't remember which deck this is, witches or something or other. But anyway, it's got this little head in there. The GOP's throwing Hunter out all the time, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling. By Trump and the party, right? Another message, another thing.
Is your key in the truck?
No.
Where's your key?
Hold on a sec. On the table.
Oh.
That's for the truck I got in storage.
Okay, so the one, I need to go to work.
It's on the table. The lady grabbed the wrong key. Anyway. Yeah, they're just trying to cause chaos, but we have Temperance next to Trump trying to do things. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
I do feel there was some unpaid tax bills. It'll be figured out. And like Debbie said, it'll be figured out with the Four of Swords. Looking at it, it feels more judgmental on a female end, not Joe's end. It's like a Queen of Swords, Judgment, and then Queen of Cups, which kind of makes weird sense. Oops.
Thank you, Mindset, Lorraine.
Thank you, Mindset.
Queen
Blessings
of Cups.
to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Feels like he might need some support.
Yeah.
Just through everything, he might need more. Oh, that's what it is. He's going to need.
I did get the Three of Pentacles with that.
It
that
feels like
support coming
more.
together.
He might need more therapy or something, you know, to stay out of that past groove he was in, maybe.
Yeah, I could see his addictions and him wrangling his addictions. So
Yeah.
he may need some support. Yeah.
I feel it's been really hard on him. Just go running and, you know, all the mess, his name through the mud and stressful. I think it's been very stressful.
Yeah, I agree, Salome.
What'd you say?
She said,
Oh, I drink about you. Yeah, he might have to go back to rehab or something.
Rehab. She said, he's being persecuted. She said, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah.
And it's probably a lot of the feelings we felt from Joe. Because
Hunter's a good guy. He will prevail.
His son, and he's heartbroken about what he's getting thrown through. All that.
Yeah, I mean,
I like what Kathy D said, Scott. I'm waiting for someone to hand you a jar from off screen for you to open. You open this pickle jar, Scott? Thank you.
And now, for some reason, she grabs the wrong key. I have another vehicle I haven't used, and it's just being stored at the farm, and I haven't touched that key, and it's behind other keys. And like, why would she grab that one? I don't know. Because you went out there and you tried to use the fob and opening the trunk.
Oh, right. And that's a bummer too when you're in 4 foot of snow out there.
Right. Oh, what's next? All right, we got total madness going on, right? A lot of people are asking, why is this continuing?
Yes.
Why don't the FBI, CIA, whatever, just remove this man and move on, right?
Just raid everyone.
We know there's cases on him. Why are they waiting? Why are they two-swording it? They have that 2 swords of choice. Why they continue just to stay the same?
Yeah. Why do they continue to pause?
And we just survive for another 40 days or whatever it is. 48. Whatever it is. TikTok.
Yeah, I'm being shown like they're just kind of all like waiting for that moment when that button's pushed and they can run in. It's like they're all, it's timing thing.
Yeah.
What was that? The illusion delusion?
Yeah. Just trying to figure out which cup, right? And when Debbie was talking, it was like just waiting. Is it this? Is it this? Is it this?
Or making it look like they're not doing anything too. Yeah, interesting.
They are very concerned about his thoughts and actions, but I get legal matters. Look at this. This rich woman is showing up again. Rich woman, lots of money. So she's linked with Trump. Here's the marriage between her and Trump. Or they can't interfere because of this rich woman. This rich girl, whoever she is. Or could be Russia. And then we have the house upside down at the base. So they know what he's doing is wrong, but it's almost like they're kind of held back because of this union he has with this rich person. And they're afraid of legal matters. Is someone so rich they could take down the FBI or CIA? I don't know.
Wow.
This is also in here, and I don't even want to know about that.
What is it? Oh. Yeah.
Maybe there's big stuff about that kind of subject. Ugh.
Well, I got two that they're still waiting. They're waiting for him. They're waiting to pull the plug so that they can get him out of here. They know he should go. At the top of the reading, I have death showing up. But in the potential near future, I have the high priestess. So it's, there's just this information that's not coming to light that they can't bring to light.
Yeah.
They want this to happen. They want this. They want him to go so bad, and they know that he will soon enough. And look at these three cards. It's the Three of Cups, it's the Sun, and it's the Fool on the journey. I think they're saying, and the final outcome I got is this, where I'm just feeling that they're saying he's going anyway, so maybe we don't have to pull the trigger. But this card scares me a lot because there's something in there that they're not seeing, why they're not pulling the trigger.
Thank you, Catherine.
Oh, Catherine, blessings to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love and light, Catherine. That's beautiful.
I also got at the base of the deck a Queen of Wands, which is going back to that woman that Andrea was talking about with the burdens and working on something that's going to bring heartache, but they're working on it. The work is upside down. It's not good work.
Thank you, greeter. Blessings.
So I still didn't get why they're not pulling the I want to use the right word, pulling the plug or saying you're out of here. And it's because of these two cards are throwing me, the Queen of Wands reversed and the High Priestess. There's something with that woman that I'm feeling that is stopping them.
And I also feel it could be a timing thing here. They're waiting for the transition to happen to move on him, is what I'm seeing here. They're waiting for this transition to happen to move on him. Their challenge is like, here's their challenge, is the Four of Cups. It's like there's a lot of emotions behind it. They know what they're feeling the same thing. They totally want to move on this. Because to make this happen, but again, they have to wait. There's also, I know we all had a lot of the same cards. The Two of Swords, the Fool, the Hierophant, and then the Five of Cups. And it's almost like making the choice. There's some choices to make there on exactly how to do this properly to make, to bring the best justice.
Right.
Right. But again, I go back to here for all of us to know that they're waiting for this transition to happen before they step into it. So it's not like they're not looking into it. They have it all down. They want, to move forward. So don't think that there's apathy there, because they literally are wanting to do something. But they don't want to regret okay, thank you. They don't want to regret their moves. They just don't want to regret their moves. Got it.
Yeah. I like that. I like what you said at the end there, when you get your message, those moments are so awesome. It's like, boom, okay, got it.
Thank you.
And just the two cards in the beginning that I pulled that go with what you were saying is this illusion, delusion, the choices. They're trying to figure out their right choices. They have the wish card right there, but they've got to make sure it's the right choice. So, yeah.
They are, yes, FBI, CIA, whoever, Secret Service, U.S. Marshals, they are very well prepared and ready. My overall energy was them. Knight of Swords, that's them. And
Thank
then,
you, T Muse. Blessings.
and then the Three of Cups is the start. So they're all ready. There's the celebration waiting, preparing on any action. But like you said, I got this Eight of Swords is like, you know, the imprisonment card, you know, waiting, kind of strapped, you know. Like you say, it's timing or the evidence, or we just can't, like you said, without the right info, the right intel, without blow.
Waiting for the exact opportunity.
Right. I mean,
And that's what they were showing me. They're like waiting. They're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Temperance and the Six of Coins,
Mhm.
waiting for the right opportunity. You know, that assistance isn't quite ready, so they gotta, you know, temper it. So the final outcome here is interesting. We got the woman you guys are talking about again. We got a Queen of Pentacles, Magician, Lovers, and Death ending. It's a mystery. It really is.
I mean, it's through some clarifiers.
There's this mystery woman, and it's not, you know, I don't know. There's a connection. It feels higher than like the Mercers or something, but it's gonna end. The Magician, they know. So, because we're talking about the CIA. Okay, we're on the CIA thing. This is worldwide. This is what I'm getting now. The Magician is the CIA. They've been working home front and overseas. Queen of Pentacles could be here. She's on a throne here in this deck. She's got her pentacle. It very well could be. Someone mentioned the Queen.
Angela Merkel from Deutsche Bank.
It very well could be, you know, Queen Elizabeth or Merkel or someone like that. No, it isn't a bank. We're not getting money. This is some high authority woman that has something.
So I just clarified who the rich girl is that I keep seeing.
Oh,
And I asked specifically, is it Maxwell?
yes.
Well, there's ties to her.
So she has
Oh,
a lot of stuff on corrupt people. Okay.
yes.
Okay. They are under her influence, and so are these corrupt men, which is these higher up men. It is all over the world. It is dark. But she can bring things to light against these leaders, these people. She's willing to give testimony and bring things to light, the truth, you know, about those things, those mystery things we don't know about. It's all linked together.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you. She does not want to be in jail, so she's willing to do it. She is willing to say what she knows about orange and cause a lot of chaos. So I think she is definitely one of these women involved. She knows so much about all of them and dark stuff. So maybe that's why the CIA or the FBI can't make a move, because what she can do is much worse.
Interesting.
By letting that information out.
Interesting.
Well, we've always gotten the Queen Bee is trying to protect Mr. Andrew.
Thank you, Angela. Blessings to you.
We've always gotten that this is all tied in. The timing of him getting arrested, the connections to 45 and Mr. Epps.
Because it's just so much bigger and darker than,
Oh, it's huge.
yeah,
It is a worldwide phenomenon here with her.
yeah.
And the whole time. She's got. I did a reading quite a bit ago. I was getting some kind of hit about the Rothschild family.
Rothschild. Oh.
They're huge, big.
Mm-hmm.
They're in this whole shebang. They've been corrupt forever. There's ties everywhere.
Team News, blessings to you. Thank you.
Oof.
Yeah, it's gross.
I mean, these tentacles go everywhere. It's tough to get which is which, but I am in total agreement with you, Andrea. It has something to do with info, possibly with what Miss Maxwell has given.
Remember, they deliberately recorded and trapped people. Worldly stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got their names recorded, flight logs. You know, they even wrote down which girl was seeing who.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, they have all that info. It's just a matter of cooperation. So that's right, Beth. Operation Worldwide Takedown. And it involves our president. So very well could be something for entertainment purposes.
Only.
Only.
People.
So one of if we want to switch gears, one of the questions that Danny emailed, from Rose. So will Sanders telling the Senate no stimulus? Will there be a government stimulus that will be there?
What? You need some more coffee.
Wow.
That was really cute.
Here, I'll just hold it up. You guys can read it. Will Sanders telling the Senate no stimulus that there will be a government shutdown? What's in the cards for the American people? So let's talk about the stimulus and
get away from that other crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about.
Well, Connie, you're probably very right. You were talking about the Bush administration.
It's big, it's ugly, and it goes back several years. So, yeah. Okay, so the stimulus.
The Senate is saying no stimulus. Will there be a government? So I think there's two things here. Is there going to be a government shutdown? What's going on with the stimulus? What's in it for the American people? American.
Now, can Sanders just? You mentioned Sanders.
Whose pocket are we in?
What's that?
Whose pocket are we in?
Yeah. But can Sanders just stop the bill from going forward, the stimulus bill? I mean, he can't, right? Not alone, yeah.
It's all negotiating.
So how do we break this down into a couple questions here?
I would like to look into, since you mentioned Sanders, or the question mentioned him, what is his role going to be? Because certainly he's one of the smartest guys that we've got. And, whether you agree with all his policies or none or some, he's definitely just he knows what's going on. He's got the right ideas. He's probably the smartest. Let's just see what he's got to play, and then if the budget's going to be passed, and if the stimulus is going to be passed. I think they passed a continuing resolution for 5 days to keep the government going. What's the matter with that? 5 days. That'll do it.
So narrowing down the question, what's the exact?
What is the question?
What is Sanders going to play in the new administration?
Okay.
What?
Hang on one sec.
No, it's just a bouncing back and forth with the $1,200. Oh, we'll give you $300.
We're talking about Bernie Sanders, right?
Yeah.
It's not another Sanders. Okay.
Yeah,
With
old,
Colonel Sanders, but I don't think he's
old crazy Bernie.
what role is Bernie?
I love Bernie.
He always needs his hair done. It's always just like everywhere.
I'm confused. What his role is going to be in the new administration or within the stimulus deal?
What's that?
I'm confused about the question, but I'm Canadian, so I'll just use that.
Hey,
Hey?
Hey,
Eh? I'll just be over here drinking my maple syrup.
Woohoo! Your Labatt's. Do they still make that beer? Labatt's?
Labatt's Blue? Yep.
Yeah. Do they still make it up there?
his whole purpose is right here in these cards. Anyways, yeah, so he's all about bringing truth and action and forward thinking to the chaos and bringing enlightenment to the chaos of America. America, how do you say that?
America.
America. But yeah, whew. That's his role. He wants to unite and bring happiness to all.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But he knows it's a hard road because we are very wounded, and he doesn't have a lot of people on his side or support financially. So that's my quick little read on that one.
I think that's exactly right on. Because I got that America is feeling the sadness here.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. He wants to bring truth to it, right? And he wants to bring light and a new forward way of thinking, but he is the only one. I mean, there's others, but it's like that he's the only one, and it's, you know, he's fighting this uphill battle with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's hoping people will put down their swords and stop fighting the stimulus, the offer to the people. He is fighting for it. He is a good man, righteous man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of work ahead of him, though, for this. But I do see
Was that the 8? Was that the 8?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So there's work ahead. And the base of the deck was the Chariot. So there will be there's going to be some movement towards the right direction.
That's good.
Yeah.
Pulling those opposite powers together to find victory. That's awesome. That's a good card to have there.
Mm.
Woo.
It's basically him and others, you know, I'm trying to do what's best for the people. I mean, he's on target with that. Got your offer, your political offer. Sun, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. So he's your loving messenger coming out. He does want what's right for the people. And like Debbie said, or, you know, I can't remember who was saying actually. Oh, about these swords. I think Andrea did too. There's so many swords in there, 4, 5, and 3 all together. People are hurting.
Yeah, we are hurting.
And then we got the Hangman. People
Hurting for money.
Jobs, losing homes, everything, right?
Hurting for support. Stand
the
up for
thing
us.
is getting past the Republican mob.
Mm.
It really feels like it's going to take till Biden comes in. And then our loving nature of country is going to come. He's going to be a fighter, Bernie is per se, but at the end, you know, we have him talking, bringing offers, a lot of chaos with people that are struggling. And then here drops the Six Swans mob of the GOP. We're fighting. We're not doing anything. And then here comes Joe, and then the loving nature. We might have to just wait till Joe to get what we really need.
Yeah, but it will come. And okay.
Was that all of us? Did we all go?
I think so.
Dolores, thank you so much. Blessings to you.
Oh, I forgot.
Thank you, Dolores.
Good morning to you.
Bernie. Forgot to
I
write.
feel like I really do like that card, Andrea, that you pulled, the Chariot there in that position, because that is really bringing those two opposite powers together, aligning them to move forward for victory. So I do feel that's coming.
Yeah.
It's just so hard on us because this is where we are. This is where we are. We are feeling pretty hopeless and helpless, out of our hands. I mean, it's out of our hands, and we
Pretty much.
But this is coming, you guys. This is it. It will come together. We just remain in that. Try to remain hopeful. He is our champion. He's our champion, guys. That's his whole role on this his whole time being here on this planet was to champion, and he's been doing that, and he's taken a lot of gruff because of that. But good for him. He's not letting go. Oh, I know, the 8 of Pentacles that you pulled, Andrea. He's not putting it down.
No, he's not.
Right.
He will not put it down.
He's
So yay.
to work
And
move.
Bernie.
Working it.
Working it.
Let's flip a subject. Let's talk about solar flares and solar eclipse.
All right.
Question was, we'll start with the eclipse. Does these eclipses affect the unwoken?
Did they affect the what?
The unwoken. The Trumpoken.
Unwoken. Oh.
Oh, the unwoken.
You know, the people that aren't spiritually aware of what's going on in this world.
The Kool-Aid people.
So
It's
let's say like
interesting.
Proud Boys or, you know.
So the eclipse is tomorrow?
12/21, Deborah. 12/21.
12/21.
The age we step into the age of Aquarius on 12/21.
And then there's a solar eclipse coming.
We are already feeling the effects. So those of you who are having these crazy dreams.
Isn't tomorrow the new moon? The new moon's coming tomorrow, I think.
Something tomorrow. Everyone keeps asking me to read about December 14th.
Yeah, I think it's the new moon tomorrow. On the 21st, we have the 2 alignments of Saturn and
Oh, that's when Saturn and Jupiter, I think.
Jupiter
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
But I think tomorrow is
Energy from that.
I think tomorrow is the new moon. And then the 28th. Oh, Sarah says new moon and solar eclipse tomorrow.
Mm.
Alrighty then.
Time just flies.
Tomorrow we have.
And then the 28th or 29th is the full moon again.
Yeah.
So, how did these aspects affect the unwoken? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So
'Cause
when
it
you started,
definitely affects us. I get, I can just feel the energy change and shifting, and okay, I'm not really feeling up to par to read today because it feels like you're vibrationally off,
Yeah. So
how do these affect? How does a solar eclipse affect people that aren't spiritually aware? They just walk around like, eh. We jump up and say, hey, time for another Proud Boy party.
they get invited to the White House and they go there and they go, no, it's just the Christmas party that everybody can come to. You're not special.
141.
I have to switch cards for this one.
Yeah, I switched too.
Trisha Jackson said the astrology tomorrow is 45's worst day because how his chart impacts the USA's chart.
Wow.
Well, goody.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
My first card. First card coming out.
Huh.
Interesting. While all your heads are down, I'm going to go because I pulled and I got them.
Okay. All right.
And people are tired of looking at the parts on your head. That's why
I know.
I know. On.
That's
Go
a good
ahead.
idea. Sorry, guys.
You can't see the part in my head.
I love it.
So for these uninitiated, that's not the right word, but for these unenlightened people, the people that aren't moving towards the age of Aquarius, that are still hanging on, it's going to be heartbreak. They've got the Four of Swords crossing them, and so it's like they're just going to be stuck in this place of darkness. At the base of the reading, they have the Hermit. There is light, but they're not looking at any of the light. The Sun in the past position is trying to show them where to go. However, at the top, the karmic wheel of fortune, it's just, they can't wrap their heads around any of the information that they're getting. but it's still going to bring them balance, whether they're seeing it or they're not seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
They're still going to be in the dark, although they're going to feel some of this light. As I just said, there is huge interconnectedness going on the planet. They see it a little bit, but again, it's like they can't. Their brains aren't connected to what they're seeing, so it's.
Yeah.
They know something is going on, but it's like it's just too hard, and it's too hard because with this ten of swords, it's just like I'm not watching it. I'm looking at other stuff besides what is good for enlightenment. That's what I got. And now I can take my hat off.
So yeah, I need to go get my hat. So when I'm looking down, yeah, I'm always really self-conscious about that too. That's so funny that you said that.
And I was just making a silly, stupid comment. I wouldn't.
I'm like all taking it serious. Andrea, what do you got?
I got some interesting stuff that they don't understand what's going on. They're not the costume designers, so they don't. They see the costume, but they don't see what's behind it. They don't understand enough about the world. They're satiated in things like, drugs, alcohol, or negative vibes, that kind of thing. They don't understand who the game maker is or how things work. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're both upside down. And they fight it. This is the truce card.
Yeah.
They fight their understanding, which leads them to follow these dark emperors, right? Because they don't get it. They just don't get it. So the path to their enlightenment, okay, path up to the universe, is still blocked by things like pleasure and darkness, dark vibration. They just, like you said, they don't get it, Danny. They can't see it. And I think these eclipses almost make more of a negative effect on them. They vibrate into the darkness.
Yeah, it's like okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Going the other way.
Right.
But I have hope that they will find their way, their path, but it's still blocked by pleasures of the flesh or, lower vibrational thing, negative thinking or addiction, denial, hate, those sorts of things.
And it's, I am getting that it's kind of all part of the plan. It's all part of the purpose of their own paths. It's all part of what they're learning, and will they release those swords or not? Will they take a look at that or not? It's all part of a bigger cosmic thing than we can even understand for them. Because we can,
their first step, whereas we can be on these other steps, right? So that's
And I feel like it's like, first, obviously, some will be awakened, but a lot won't. We have the moon in reverse, the ace of, so they're being offered this opportunity during this shift, this huge shift. They're being offered this opportunity, but a lot will be lost because they're just not stable. They don't have that stability that, like you guys are all saying, they just don't have what it takes to take what's being offered during this.
They're fighting.
They're fighting it.
They're fighting it.
And thank you, Melissa. Blessings to you.
Thank you.
The King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. they're just used to that manipulation. They thrive under the manipulative because they just want to take the easy road always. They feel comfortable there, and they like to be ruled by that tyrannical rule. That's what they're used to. There's that, I don't know, but they definitely, with that Ace of Pentacles, they lack the foresight. They lack what like what you guys were both saying. They just lack that foresight. So they thrive on being under some kind of rule. All right, Scott, handing it over. Hi, Luna. Come here.
Yeah. So those are unawakened. Deb had a good comment. Not went away. We're all getting downloads whether we know it or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's there. You just can't put your tinfoil hat on and this eclipse ain't gonna get me. I had the power moment also, and that made me sense that you're getting it whether you are or not.
Yeah.
Whether you know it or not. Your changes are there. It's coming. It's just a slow process. So the inspiration, the energy sent from above, it feels like these 10 of Pentacles. Some are sticking, some are falling out of they can't quite gain all of what's needed, and Debbie had the King of Swords also. Here's your Master of Conflict. Illusions, delusions. I also got the Eight of Cups and the Hermits to start. It's like they don't care. They have no knowledge of what aspects do. They have no knowledge of spirituality.
So,
many are atheists. It's just they don't care right now. They step back from that kind of aspect, that kind of knowledge. And funny thing is, too, we are kind of leaning on the Trump voting kind of people. It has to do with power. The tangible, what we can see, what we can have. And it's just delusion. So it has something to do with, it's gradual. Like I said, everyone gets it, but it's like a step away from the devilish kind of things, the greed, the greed, lust, the power, that kind of thing.
mm-hmm.
I mean, but everyone gets that download, whether they know it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking a bit ago, like some might feel it as like a headache. So like sales of Excedrin might go up, It's like, oh God, I woke up with a headache. Right. It's actually a download that they don't know about,
Right.
So it's a gradual, just this, the ones that know, the ones that understand.
Yep.
Spiritually aware will ascend quicker, and hopefully we can ascend others.
Nancy loves your hair, Danny.
Thank you.
I also want to back you up there, Scott, too. I feel like a lot of them just don't see it coming, and it's going to hit them like this a little bit. So they're not seeing the shift coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think too, because in my reading, it shifted from the eclipse into more of the new age of Aquarius that we're going into. Mm-hmm. And that's not a light switch like an eclipse that just goes boom, dark, and then light. So it's this gradual, it's 800 years. So, it's huge, it's long. So we're going to gradually roll into it. And these people that are fighting it, that are feeling this Eight of Cups energy, and the Hermit energy, and even the Ten of Swords energy, that's just going to slowly break down. and I love this card because it's going to break down and it's going to turn them so that they can see again, but it's really going to have to break them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And it might not be this life. It might be, you know, on down other incarnations. I'm just so excited where we're going. I mean,
Yes.
I am so excited.
Yep.
It doesn't feel like it when you look into this, you know, 24-hour day.
Mm-hmm.
We get caught up in that, but the big picture, it's very cool and bright.
Yep.
Well, you got a big day, Debbie.
I do. So blessings to you all. Thank you for having me here. I do have Kim coming on from Intuit View. She's coming on this morning with me.
Nice.
So we'll be doing some mini reads on my channel at 11. Well, let's say 1:11 Eastern time. So that's coming right up. And yeah, so looking forward to being with this gang next weekend. Thank you.
Yay.
I'll wear my Santa hat next weekend to cover my part.
I can't believe we're almost there.
I know.
It's awesome.
I
Slowly,
know.
slowly.
So thank you again, Scott. Giving you all hugs, giving you hugs, Danny.
Big hugs.
Andrea,
Yay,
Scott,
yay.
and everybody in the community. Thank you. Sending lots of love and light. And
Yeah.
I'll see you all soon.
Okay.
Debbie,
Bye.
have a good day.
Okay. I had a part two ask about similar to that, but we have a lot of solar flares going on, solar energy, which disrupts communication, satellites, radio frequencies, internet. So these solar flares coming, there's a lot coming up here this week, I think, actually. The sun is kicking these out. You know, it's like that shower you've seen. Oh, what would they call that?
Meteor shower?
It's like meteor shower or all those lights in the sky. I lost my train of thought of what it was. But
the Aurora Borealis, that thing?
yeah, it was like last week or a few weeks ago or whatever it was. There was all kinds of lights being pictures
Northern
of
Lights.
Northern Lights. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's solar flares, energy released from the sun. So how does that affect the people? You know, we know it affects, it depends how intense it is, whether it affects radio and whatnot. The Northern Lights, yes, thank you. So we got another more coming up that are going to be intensified. You have to go to weather.com or whatever it is.
Do you get to see those where you guys are?
They're supposed to be intensified over Pennsylvania, Ohio coming up here. We might be able to see it, but it seems like most of the intensity being seen is said to be east, kind of not completely east, but like middle state east. Pennsylvania, Ohio, New York.
Right.
So
do you get to see it, Andrea? You're up there in Canada. Do you ever go outside and look up?
No.
Same. Just kind of curious
Birds
of these flares. You know, are they similar to eclipses that can affect people? You know, kind of like that delusions or.
So solar flares, are they affecting everyone or just the unnormal?
Everyone. Does it affect everyone's vibrations or is it just communications? You know, we get
Right.
the eclipses and full moons and those kinds of vibrations do, but I haven't noticed, me personally, if these intensities of sorrow have. So just curious about them. It is sun's energy coming out at us.
Yeah.
I don't know what deck to use for this.
Use your solar flare deck.
All right.
Oh, I know.
Use the pretty one.
I use my Return to Spirit deck and see. The Return to Spirit. Let's see. Oh, those cards are falling. Violet flame, your third eye, crown chakra, you know, upstairs, and contact. These solar flares do have a effect on your third eye and your higher knowledge. And then it's interesting that feline was the first part out. I wonder if it affects women more than men. I don't know why the feline part is there. Or animal. Maybe it affects animals more than humans. So when that solar flare, that vibration or whatever it is, it does make contact to humans. Vibrationally, at least, something happens. There is a connection. And I think it's got to do with your third eye.
Yeah.
Your crown chakra. Maybe that's a portal time where it's a little bit easier to see something. Maybe something like that.
I'm going to go, Scott, while your head's down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I got the tower reversed with the Eight of Pentacles. And when I pulled those cards, I said, don't look for any kind of tower moment from this, like, oh, you're going to get this lightning bolt or this download right now. That's not going to happen. The tower's reversed, but we all are interconnected. And at the top of the reading and at the base of the reading, I got strength at the top and the Magician reversed upside down. So to me, this goes back, this confirmed the tower reversed. This one, the tower reversed was saying that it's not going to give you any downloads, but we do have strength with this. It is coming in and filtering into us, even though we may not be really feeling anything. And in the near future, I got the Hierophant. 3 clarifiers went just with what you were saying, Andrea. Where's my camera? The Page of Water, Ace of Fire, and Ace of Water, which is saying that it is opening something, but it's not at this time. That we have to either learn to hear it, learn to
Understand it,
feel it, before we can get on this journey with these two aces. But it's definitely there.
Yeah.
With this page of water, but we're not ready yet.
And you got two felines. You got the tiger and the lion.
Yeah.
In your other cards. I wonder if it is a source of strength. Something, because you got a strength with your lion and your tiger, right?
And yeah, well, lion and leopard. I think it's a leopard.
Leopard, yeah.
But yeah, two felines, yeah.
Interesting. Wonder if it's these solar flares are a source of strength or something.
And a seahorse.
Well, yes.
What I'm getting from that, it kind of helps us intuitives.
I was wondering if it's like
because we do go through these challenging times of astral influences and the moon and whatnot. But it feels like it helps. It's a balancing. The more you go through these influences of understanding and knowledge and gaining these vibes. So what I get with this King of Wands, it's all about the vibes that come, the spiritual energy, the waves, everything like that. When you have the sun coming too, with its flares it's releasing, it's also loving energy. So it's like an offer, but it's really hard to explain. You're helping balance yourself from other times.
Like a reset, almost like a
not a reset, but like
a cleanse.
Okay, let's say you're going to school, okay, and you don't understand what the teacher's telling you, but then you have a substitute teacher that comes in.
Yeah,
you get it with a substitute teacher.
Right. Okay. Good analogy.
So then you go back to school and the sub's back. You understand it, and then you can move forward.
Right.
With your regular teacher because you understand it correctly from the original vibes you're getting. So it's like a mixture of energy. You're getting it to balance yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like a positive source because you see the northern lights, it's beauty, but it's also energy coming from the sun. So that's what I'm getting from these cards. That it's an energy. You got a balance going on. 9 of Cups, and then here's the Chariot. It's coming at us, and then Empress at the end, and the Tower. I think Danny may have gotten it too. It feels like it's a understanding ending. It's not a collapse. It's an understanding ending.
Right.
And then 2 of Pentacles at the end here too feels like you're balancing your functions, you're balancing your energy, you're balancing your vibrations. So it feels like it's a help. The energy coming from the.
I like that.
The sun is an assistance. Understanding the vibrational aspects of what we're gaining as we ascend. So it feels like a conjunction almost.
Yeah.
That's where I gotta say about that.
Nice.
I didn't really feel like solar flares were hurting anything.
Right.
Just trying to figure out, well, what's it doing then? But it does affect communications.
Sure. And we've been hearing, well, I've been hearing about solar flares and communications and how they're going to disrupt everything. And it never has really, maybe a little hiccup, but never really has. And I know our communications are vulnerable to it, but it just hadn't happened yet. So, I'm always thinking, well, just be prepared for if it does. You got to be prepared for the emergency as best you can. And then you're never going to be fully prepared no matter what. But at least you'll have maybe some water.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to get going.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're just over 2 hours, so I'm gonna move on with the rest of my day.
All right. Well, let's pull a card.
Yeah.
A happy card for everybody.
Happy card for everybody. I love this Sunday morning crowd. I love my fellow readers.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
Card of the day.
Yeah. It's been making the internet buffer a lot lately.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I've been noticing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
That's
it.
what it is.
I've lost my cell signal through the day in places not normally in my work route.
Okay.
It just go down to no bars, and then if I'm listening to something, it would just
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
it happens a lot. I'm like, what do I do now? I can't listen to YouTube.
I'm lost.
What's going on?
All right. Well, thank you everybody on the
Mhm.
in the chat and who have come to check us out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, this is an interesting card.
Thank you to all the moderators
Yes,
and
thank you.
readers.
Trinka 5, manifesting money and income. What an
Ooh,
interesting card to pull.
wow.
So that looks like prosperous times coming. Yes, manifesting prosperous times, and not just money and income, but also love and world peace and all that kind of. I guess it's that time of year, right?
Yeah.
Where you think about everything and manifest. It is saying money, so maybe we're all going to win the lottery today. I don't know.
Woohoo.
We'll buy a collective ticket, all 1,000 of us, or however many's here.
I'm going to go to Vegas tonight, and I'm putting
Put your money
5 on 5.
5 on 5.
That's black. 5 black.
Yeah.
Or 55 on 5. Or
Well, the card I got was 4 of Spring in the Fairies deck, which means be grateful.
yes.
We have much to celebrate and deep feelings of peace and happiness. Be content in your personal life. So it's coming. Good times are coming, but be grateful what you do have.
Yeah.
Yep. And I got, where's my camera? There it is. I got the 4 of air, and it was reversed. So this is saying to me that, just take a step back. And I've been saying this a lot. Just take a step back. Everything's okay. Everything, just kind of look down instead of trying to, look up. Just look down on everything and see that, you don't have to be in it.
Yeah.
You can just observe it.
Yeah. The bigger picture, not caught in those little moments of chaos.
Yeah.
Stepping back. Yeah.
All right.
Renee says she's trying to manifest $400 right now.
Renee, you got to kick it up $155, so it's 555.
Yeah, manifest $555. Fun. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you, Danny and Andrea.
All right.
Everyone
So-
check out Debbie and Kim. This should be a good one.
Yep.
I haven't seen Kim do any personal readings with anyone, so that should be interesting.
All right.
She's a lovely one. So virtual hugs.
All right. Hugs,
And
everybody.
love. A heartbeat. Love.
Yeah. And peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Don't